เซบาสเตียนอยู่ที่ไหนวะ Undercroft เหรอ
What are you up to now?
เนี่ย Undercroft แหล่งกบดานของเซบาสเตียนและโอมินิสและแอนซึ่งแอนป่วยอยู่บ้าน
Revelio.
ว่าไงเพื่อน
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we
นาย
found
เจ
in
อ
the
อะไรเหรอเพื่อน
scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
มีเวทที่เราสามารถ
Don't
ย้อน
feel sorry for Ominous.
Ancient Magic Curse
Keeping
ได้
this
ด้
to
วย
ourselves for now is for
คำต้อง
his own good.
คำสาป
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
Revelio.
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never
มันได้ยิน
engage
ว่ะ
in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to
ครับ
stop. Leave this alone, Ominous.
ผ้าคลุม
I'll
บัก
be on my way.
ผ้าคลุมบักอ้าวหายแล้ว
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
My God
I
เกิด
knew
อะไร
his
ขึ้นกับ
parents
พ่อแม่
died,
เซบาส
but
เตีย
I
นเนาะ
never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking
เป็น
moment
ศาสต
in
ราจารย์
the
เหรอ
cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
จะอะไรก็แล้วแต่บอมบาด้า กมันมีเสียงอะไรอ่ะตะกี้มันเปี้ยงเลยอ่ะ
Revelio.
ยิงใส่อะไรได้บ้างนะ
Bombarda.
บอมบาร์ดาเอาล่ะครับถึงเวลาไปเควสหลักเราจะไปหาป๊อปปี้สวีตติ้งนะครับป๊อปปี้คือคนที่น่าจะเป็นคนที่พาเราไปเจอฮิปโปคริปตัวแรกนะอุ้ยท้องฟ้าสวยมากวันนี้สวยมากเหมาะแก่การขี่ฮิปโปคริปแทนไม้กวาดเพื่อนไม่บินขึ้นเลยอ่ะ
Slow down now. There we go.
ขี่ยากกว่าไม้กวาดเยอะเลย
Revelio.
ป่าเราน่าต้องรอถึงเช้านะฮะเพราะว่าป๊อปปี้
Is
น่าจะโดน
Harry all right?
กักบริเวณ
Matty told me what the two of you did.
ของฮอกวอตส์นะตอนคืนเขาไม่ออกมาเพ่นพ่านจริงๆอะอ่ะป๊อปปี้ว่ายังไง
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
ใครอะ
What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
พาไปนะครับ
A centaur. Tread carefully.
เฮ้ยไม่สนใจผมล่องหนอยู่แล้ว
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
คิดว่าเราเป็นพวกเดียวกับนักล่าครับผม
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
เฮ้ย
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more
เราไม่
aggressive
ช่วย
than
กวาง
usual.
หน่อยอ่ะ โอ้
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
โอ้ยืนดูเฉยๆเลย ป๊อปปี้
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
perhaps we can find out why.
ไหนเราสืบหน่อยสิ
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
พวกมันยังไปไหนไม่ได้ไกลหรอกเพราะว่าเหมือนกองไฟเพิ่งจะมอด
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
ชื่ออยู่แถว
It's
นี้มาก่อน
goblin
นะ
made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
มีแค่เมอร์ลินเท่านั้นแหละ
I
ที่
don't
รู้ว่า
have a
เกิดอะไร
good
ขึ้นที่
feeling
นี่
about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
ว้าว
Look, down there.
Definitely poacher.
Revelio.
No
Oh,
creatures
goblin.
though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
อุ้ย
Hard
เดิ
to
น
say
ไว
from
ๆดิ
up
ป๊อป
here.
ปี้
Let's get a better lay of the land.
เยอะจัง
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection.
ล่วงไปดิครับ
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Merlin, ไม่เห็นหรอก อ้าว ตัวเดียวนี่ แตกไปเลย
You think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
ตามมาป๊อปปี้ อย่าบ่นฉันจัดการทุกอย่างได้
Revelio.
เก็บของแป๊บป๊อปปี้ โอ้มีแต่ของห่วยๆว่ะป๊อปปี้ โอ้ห่วยจัดป๊อปปี้เดี๋ยวอ้อมไปดูข้างหลังก่อนป๊อปปี้ ไม่มีอะไรเลยว่ะป๊อปปี้ เข้าเต็นท์เลยดีกว่า เข้าเต็นท์มาป๊อปปี้ เต็นท์ใหญ่ปะ
What in
คิด
Merlin's
ไว้แล้ว
Are those dragons?
นี่มัน เขากำลังชนมังกรกันอยู่ ไม่ใช่ชนไก่ชนมังกรวะ
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense
Hauntel
now.
Hall
And
คือ
secrecy.
No wonder
สนาม
the
ประลอง
poachers were
ของ
impressing it so much.
มังกรครับ
Likely taking
แล้วเขา
parts
น่า
in
จะแทง
spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most
ที่นี่น่า
lives
จะมี
being
มัง
in
ก
the
ร
fight and
อีก
look
นะ ไม่
around.
น่าจะมีแค่2ตัวนี้หรอก
Be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
เราต้องซ่อนตัว
Revelio.
Hushed approach is likely wise.
I know you're there. Don't know what Victor was thinking straight.
โป้งเขาให้เข้าไม่ได้วะเอานี้
Revelio.
โอ้เต็มเลยกอบบิน
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if everything is to dance.
แตกไปคุยพูดมากตัวเดียว
Perhaps I shall scout around Phil.
ประมาทมากไอ้พวกนี้ป๊อปปี้อยากตายดิ
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
อุ้ย
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
โอ้ยมังกรโดนทรมาน แย่มาก
They must have
Ordeal.
only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even hold, shall we?
ไปช่วยเธอกัน
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
ก่อนจะเอาไข่มังกรออกมาผมขอเคลียร์ของก่อน เผื่อเปิดแล้วมันไม่ให้หยิบของ
Hello, Hamora.
มันให้ยาเติมด้วยน่าจะต้องเข้าไปสู้ไอ้พวกข้างในมือเปล่าเลยนะ
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! The drink is to dance.
โป้งไม่มีใครเห็นไม่มีใครเห็นหรอกมันจะไปได้แล้ว ถ้าเราลองไม่ให้ใครเห็นเลยได้ไหมนะ ยากว่ะ ที่มันจะไม่เห็นน่ะ ยากมาก ขอลอง เห็นแล้วเรียบร้อย โป้งเขาให้อีซี่
Cover up wide.
อุ้ยโดนเลเวลโซ่ธรรมดามากครับผมก็จะบอมบาด้าไปดิแตกมาดิก็มาดิ
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, brother friend?
ก็มาดิครับเฮ้ยหลายตัวว่ะ
I'm sure it'll be hard.
Stop by.
เฮ้ยมันแปลงร่างโอ้เยอะเกินไปแล้วเยอะเกินไปแล้วโอ้เยอะไปแตกบอมบาด้าอุ้ยโอ้โหไม่ทันเลยโอ้โหบอมบาด้าไม่โดนเฮ้ยโอ้โหกดผิดเจ็บโอ้ตานี้กันไม่ได้วะโป้งเขาให้เองเหรอโป้งเขาให้อุ้ยแตกไหมโอ้ผมก็ได้แล้วต้องช่วยเธอเดี๋ยวนี้เฮ้ยฉันปล่อยแกแล้วแก
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
โอ้ยโอ้โหพึบเลยคุณมังกรช่วยผมด้วยครับโอ้โหแดกเอ้ยอย่าทำน้องเดี๋ยวพวกนี้แม่งพวกเวียนโอ้ยวันนั้นมันไม่มีเกาะว่ะป๊อปปี้มันไม่ใช่เวลามาดีใจปะหนีโว้ย
Incendio.
โอ้มังกรมันอกแบบทะลุแล้วอะอย่างเงี้ย
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't
Oh, yeah,
helping
need to-
ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
ได้โทฟี่ฮะเซฟดราก้อน
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio.
อาจารย์จะสอนเวทอันสุดท้ายครับ transformation spell เฮ้ยมีกล่องเว้ยเอ้านี่แหละทางลงอันเดอร์กราวด์มันอยู่ตรงนี้ลงดิมันไม่ลง
So this is the underground harbor.
กง
Revelio.
เก้งกงกิ้งเจอม้าอยู่ข้างบนแฮะวัดแล้วที่นี่มันที่ไหนอะเข้ายังไงก่อน ห้ามฟาดกันนะเว้ย
To finally have an answer as to
ในห้องสมุดเหรอ
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
ชั้นบนนะฮะ
Revelio.
กุ้งกิ้งไม่มี
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she?
ขอได้ไหม
I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
มาดิ
Some
ควิส
people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun,
โอ้โหยาก
focusing
เลย
mainly
ไม่
on
รู้
the
เลย
lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid!
ต้องส
Just
นุก
a few
แน่
questions
ๆไม่
and then I'll hand over
ไม่
this
สนุก
book. Let us begin. Before the
ฉันไม่มี
invention
ความ
of the
รู้เลย
golden
อะ
snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
โอ้โหเวทเลยนี่
The Golden Snidget.
Correct!
ถูกได้
The
ไงวะ
Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid luck Liquid luck เฟลิกแน่
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
ถูก
Since it makes the drinker
เฟลิ
temporarily
กมันเป็นไอเทม
Felix
ดี
Felicis
สุด
is
อะ
a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
ฮะฮอคลัสเหรอ
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows.
เดี๋ยวที่
According
หาดู
to Beedle the Bard,
ไม่ทันอ่าน
the
ด้วยตะกี้
Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
เอ๊ะฮะ Which ball in Quidditch is the largest ฉันจะรู้ป่ะ
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a
Quaffle.
chaser throws the quaffle,
ฉันไม่
the
รู้
one
เลย
with
นะ
three hoops
ฉัน
in
ไม่
a
รู้เลย
Quidditch match,
ไม่มี
their
ความ
team is
รู้เลย
awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
ฮะใช่เหรอมั้ง
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
What
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
เฮ้ยรอบหน้ายากกว่านี้ก็เหรอเอา
I'd
มา
like
อีก
to answer more
เอามา
questions.
ลอง
What governmental body directly preceded the
shit,
Ministry of Magic?
เมอร์ลินไป
The
เลย
Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards'
yeah.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
จะรู้ปะเนี่ยเครนอะ
The Ukrainian Iron Belly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its
ทุกคนน่า
venomous
จะรู้คำตอบ
fangs.
อะมันอาจจะ
Who
ง่ายสำหรับทุกคน
founded the village of Hogsmeade?
ฮะใครอะโอ้โหไปจะไม่รู้เลย
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right!
ถูก
It
เฉ
is
ย
believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
อะไรนะไว้เสียในเครนแบบเฮ้ยจะมีไกล
I
แล้ว
don't, guys.
Yes! While the
okay.
hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done!
ถูกเฉ
The
ย
only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
ชื่อมันน่า
One of
กด
the
เฉย
principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon.
What?
In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
ออกไข่ทางปากบาซิลิสเหรองูอ่ะบาซิลิสเหรอแอชไรเดอร์มันคนไม่ใช่เหรอวะ
The
บาซิลิสมั้ง
Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw.
งูก็ไม่น่าออกจาก
According
ปาก
to
หรอก
Parson House, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Amazon.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on
โอ้ย
Mount
เยอะ
Greylock.
จังเลยไม่อยาก
The
ตอบแล้ว
American School was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
เฮ้ยเลิฟโพชั่นเหรอ
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was
อิน
Amatentium.
คอร์เรกทุกข้อเลย
Amatentium smells differently to every person according to what they
เธอ
find
คนเนี้ย
attractive,
เธอไม่เบื่อเรา
such
เหรอ
as dusty book covers
เราตอบ
or...
ไม่ถูกเลยสักข้อน่ะ
Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
ไม่พ
They
อ
are
แล้ว
the most difficult questions.
โอ้โหมึงไม่ต้องมอ difficult แล้วครับผม
I don't have
ไม่ไหว
time for
แล้ว
another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
ข้อง่ายๆผมยังไม่รู้เลยอ่ะอย่างแย่
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
แย่มากผมไม่มีความรู้เลยอะจริงทุกคนน่าจะมองว่ามันง่ายนะคล้ายๆกับตอนผมเล่นวันพีซอะทำควิสผมก็คิดว่ามันง่ายอีซี่จัด
Revelio.
พอกัน
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned
Onai mi
some
quit.
of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
มีจดหมายจากป๊อปปี้ด้วยตะกี้เจอกันที่ฮอกสมิธนะฮะไปช่วยมังกรเพิ่มเฮ้ยมีเซนทอยในหนังสือ
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
อุ้ย
Now, you all know what to do.
เซบาสเตียนอะไรจะยกมืออ่ะอุ้ยeasy transformation มันอีซี่อย่างนี้
Beautifully done.
อะไรอะได้โทฟี่อะไรอะ Learn all spell ผมขอเปลี่ยนเป็น transformation นะจานผมเทสกับอะไรได้บ้างอะไม่ได้เลย
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected
บท
they
เรียน
would.
เสริมแล้วช่วย
Now,
ผม
it
ได้เยอะเลย
seems
ฮะ
you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
เรียบร้อยโอ้เขาให้เฮ้ยมันคู่ดาว
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych.
เควสย่อยมาต่อเนื่องเลยครับผม
Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
ต้องพาคนที่พูดสปาร์ตกุกด้วยตะกี้อะไรวะโอ้โหเควสเยอะจัดโอเคผมไปทำเควสย่อยก่อนอันแรกผมจะไปช่วยป๊อปปี้เราจะไปช่วยมังกรกันนะฮะที่ไหนอะป๊อปปี้ฮอกสมีธนั่นเองไปช่วยป๊อปปี้กัน
Hogsmeade, here I come.
ป๊อปปี้ขอโทษขอขายของแป๊บเดี๋ยวของเต็ม
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. I can't quite picture what.
ปี้มาแล้ว
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
เราจะเอาไข่ไปคืนครับ
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
ควรบอกไหมอ่ะถ้าเราบอกทุกคนจะเป็นยังไงเนี่ยแต่จานบอกว่าอย่าบอก
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more
ขอโทษ
details.
นะ
In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
ขอโทษป๊อป
I'll
ปี้
let you know when I have news of her location.
ต่อไปป๊อปปี้บอกว่าต้องหาโลเคชันก่อนนะฮะถ้าหาเจอเดี๋ยวจะส่งจดหมายมาเพราะฉะนั้นเราจะไปคุยกับโอนายฮะฮอกวอตส์
another adventure, are we?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
ให้เราสั่งสอนนะฮะไม่ใช่
She never listens to me.
อธิบายโหใน
gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense.
จริงๆมันมีให้ถามด้วยแต่แกอนิเมะคืออะไรพวกนี้
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
บางทีแม่เธออาจจะถูกนะ
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
โอเคครับเรียบร้อยอันนี้น่าจะมีเควสไปต่อทีนี้ผมคิดว่าผมจะไปช่วยหลอดก๊อกก่อนเนาะหลอดก๊อกบอกว่าให้ไปเจอที่เหมืองกอบบินทางใต้ของฮอกวอตส์นะฮะให้เราหาบางคนที่พูดกอบโบจิกุกมาด้วยใครล่ะต้องหาใครอ่ะในใครอ่ะคนผู้นั้นที่พูดได้ก็คืออาจารย์นั่นเองอามิดว่ะอามิดเป็นคนที่พูดได้นะทุกคน
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lockgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
เจอกันที่ทางเข้าเมืองนะฮะไกลมากแถมยังไม่ได้จุดคบเพลิง
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's what. Ranrock's lot.
ผมยังไม่ได้เอายามาให้เขาเลยว่ะ
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you
ยัง
could
ไม่มี
try
เลย
and
ขอโทษดิ
And getting stopped.
เดี๋ยวมาใหม่
How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Revelio.
เราไปทางนั้นตั้งหากบินผิดทาง
Revelio.
อีก2 ลูกอยู่ไหนอ่ะนะบินไปบินมา
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help.
Revelio.
The catacomb.
เซบาสเตียนขอให้เราช่วยแต่เราต้องขอมาทำเควสนี้ก่อนนะล็อตกอก